We are back at Manchester United with deadline day. Today is the big day. We are going to probably skip, but first I'm going to show you all the transfers we've made this transfer window. We've sold a big amount of players. Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, and even Mason Mount have been sold for around 150 million. Those three. Joe Ugal for 2.3 million, but we've also signed a few very, very interesting players. Here they are. Alejandro Grimaldo, left midfielder. He was formerly a left back actually, but we've signed him from Milan for 83 million. 30 million plus Dalot for Ashraf Hakimi and 45 million for Gonzalo Ignacio, the centre back from Sporting. I do like the look of this team. We have a balanced first 11. Højlund, of course, was the player of the first season, so we cannot replace him, at least not right away. Xerxes was very good last episode, scored a hat-trick and another goal versus Everton away. I mean, the team is good. I don't want to really change a lot. Maybe the only thing we could do is look for a talented cam who can bring something different to that position. Otherwise, I don't really see anything that we should change. I've actually found one man who really tickles my brain. It is a player whose contract is expiring, Julio Enciso from Brighton. I'm gonna go in with 12 million as a first, but they actually reject that, so we have to go for a different player. Next up, I am going to take a chance here, because I'm going in for a player whose career has fallen off a little bit, in Ansu Fati from Barcelona. He's only a sporadic player over there. I'm gonna bid 32 million and they accept. So it seems as if we're going to go for Ansu Fati. He only gets a sporadic squad role, 5 years contract. No, he wants 3. I'm gonna give him 4. No release clause, nothing of that. And then he actually earns 100,000 at Barcelona. I'm gonna give him a little bit less, 80,000. He wants a 390,000 signing on bonus, which I'm gonna give him. And that is our final signing of season 2 of the summer transfer window. Done and dusted. We have 2 players in each and every position, 2 central defenders in on the bench. I mean, in Ignacio and of course Maguire. We have 2 goalkeepers, 2 left backs in Mendes and Malacia. We've got 2 right backs in Hakimi and Mazraoui. A very complete squad. Only 1 CDM on the bench, which is fine. Garnacho as a left midfield replacement. Fati now on the bench as well. Ahmad on the bench and Xerxes in the striking position where even Fati could play. He can also probably play on the wings, yes. I'm also going to change those kit numbers. Number 20 goes to Grimaldo because that's his number in real life at Leverkusen. I'm going to give Rasmus Højlund that number 9 shirt because I do believe he deserves it, being player of season number 1. Fati doesn't get number 7. I don't know, he has number 10 at Barcelona, but that's a bit of a curse for him over there. Not so sure which number to give him yet. I think I'm going to give him number 13 just as a stopgap. If you guys have any other ideas, you can tell me in the comments, of course. Hakimi gets the number 15, which is fine by me. I'm just looking, is there any great number that isn't really occupied? Of course, the number 7 shirt is not occupied. And I'm gonna leave it like that. I could have given it to Fati, but as he's only a sporadic player, that doesn't really make any sense. I'm going to skip through deadline day now. We have made our business. Fati in. That is the only thing happening here for us on that deadline day. We've done a good business, in my opinion. Our Europa League match plan has come out. We will first play Besiktas at home. Let's look at the calendar. That's probably easier. This month already. Then next month we'll play both Bodo Glimt and Juventus, which is a big matchup. Home to Slavia Prague, away to Villarreal, another difficult one. Away to Midtjylland in December, and finally away to Lask and Bohemians, which is probably the 2 easiest matchups on paper at least. First we are now playing a clash of titans. Arsenal against Manchester United, 4th against 3rd, at the start, at the early stages of this season, at the Emirates Stadium. Grimaldo looking for those crosses. Now Bruno over the top. We are doing well here at the start. Bruno Fernandes looking for options on the wing. Here is Mendes. Into Grimaldo. Big chance. Bruno. Back to Ugarte. That's a big foul from behind. Has to be a yellow card to whoever offended here. It's a red, actually. Oh my god, I would have not expected that. Mikel Merino sees a red card in the 25th minute. Now that's something. Let's have a look at it back. I'm not so sure. I'm gonna be honest. Mendes. Can we now capitalize off that red card? I'm not so sure yet. Into Havertz. Oh, they've carved us open here. Martinelli, 1-0 to Arsenal, even though they are down to 10 men. Grimaldo back into Fernandes. Grimaldo has been really dangerous, but Fernandes puts that way over the top. At some point we're going to have to capitalize on Arsenal's 10 men, but not so far, because Arsenal are defending really well. Maybe now Bruno Fernandes unleashes one, but gets cleared. I'm gonna go with the 4-1-2-1-2 wide in the second half. Fernandes and Ugarte in the midfield. We have Grimaldo and Kubo still, but Xerxes comes on just to give us a further attacking option. Here goes Grimaldo now. He's once again our most prolific, most dangerous player. Plays it out to Mendes. Now a ball inside. We somehow get the rebound, and the goalkeeper Raya saves. We are starting to climb the pressure up. Here is Xerxes. Good ball. Good chance. Another save. Still Højlund though on the ball. Into Xerxes. Another block. We are on the edge of equalizing, but we've still not equalized yet. We're going to bring on Malacia for Mendes, who is absolutely naked. Also Ahmad comes on, as well as Garnacho. And I'm even going to give the debut to Fati. Yes, Ahmad already doing well. Now Fati, good play. Here's Rasmus Højlund, still going, playing it back into Xerxes, and now Fati, equalizer. His first 3 minutes as a Red Devil, and he's already scored. I couldn't have asked for a better start. A bit of a scrappy goal. First Xerxes shoots, gets deflected, but then falls right in front of Fati, who has to power it home, and that's 1-1. Deserved. Højlund fighting for the ball, losing out though. This is Ødegaard. Into Havertz. Back into Declan Rice. Arsenal playing again. Some nice stuff. Here is Havertz. Good ball inside, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal. You cannot believe it. Praised by Gabriel Martinelli. We are going to lose this one probably. Here's Diallo, last chance saloon. Højlund, Xerxes again. Here's Xerxes, can't get through, and that's probably it. That is such a frustrating L to take. We were 11 against 10 for nearly an hour, but we couldn't do it. Next up we play Sunderland at home in the Carabao Cup. I'm going to give a run out to the second team. Each and every player has been replaced apart from Ugarte. Let's go. Let's get that up here against Sunderland. We actually lose, and we are already out of the EFL Cup. I mean, it's the least important one, but still a bit of an embarrassing loss. Against Spurs at Old Trafford, with a few changes, Menu, Garnacho and Xerxes play today. Otherwise, unchanged starting 11. Another big game. We have to come back after those 2 defeats. Bruno Fernandes into Mendes. Back into Bruno. We are starting off well here. This is Joshua Xerxes. How can you not put that in? Still Alejandro Garnacho plays it into Hakimi. Hakimi can go on that right. He's got a lot of space. Now the defender Diomande coming towards him. But this is Xerxes. We get a second chance, though we don't. Here's Grimaldo. Grimaldo looking for the overlap in Mendes. It's a game going from one end to the other. This is Nuno. Mendes into Xerxes. Joshua Xerxes finally puts us up. 39 minutes in. Manchester United 1. Tottenham 0. Mendes with a great one. Puts it into Xerxes, who finally converts. Careful, here's Jonathan David. Jonathan David, good play by Spurs and a great save by Onana. Now, can we send someone away? This is Bruno Fernandes. He has absolutely no runners. Now he has. In Hakimi, this is Ashraf Hakimi. Can he go towards goal? Hakimi. We bring on Malacia for that left back spot because Mendes is tired. We also bring on Kubo. And I'm even going to go with both Højlund and Fati just for the legs. De Ligt with a great interception up top here. This is Matthijs De Ligt who hits the post. That would have been a great goal. Now looking for Rasmus into Kubo again. This is Take Kubo. Kubo into Højlund. 2-0. That must be it. 79 minutes in, Rasmus Højlund doubles our lead to make it 2 to Manchester United, 0 to Spurs. Great play here by Tottenham Hotspur, who could get one back at the end. Still a chance, but Onana with a great save, and then they put it wide. 3 minutes at a time. They've brought on Porro, maybe a bit late for Spence. Great save on Nana, and another save. I don't think he knew a lot about it though. 2-0 win against Tottenham. Great response to those 2 defeats. I think about simulating most of the Europa League games, but I'm going to play the first one as it's the opening game of the Europa League against Besiktas at home. 7 minutes in and we get an overload here. This is Mazraoui, played in by Kubo. Now Xerxes, this is Xerxes. Great chance now for Besiktas as Immobile is through. This is Ciro Immobile up against Maguire. Immobile, great save by Inda. Still Besiktas on the attack. This is another goal. We can see there in the 38th minute. 1-0 Besiktas. And it is number 22. I don't know who it is. Now this is our chance. Long cross into Joshua Xerxes. 1-1. 68 minutes in. Xerxes doesn't really... You don't have to ask him twice to score. He does it. 1-1. We are back level. This is Xerxes again. He could get another chance to score here, but no. That's the game done and dusted. All square in the first game. A little bit disappointing. Away to last place Brentford at the GTEC Community Stadium with Manu in the starting 11. Otherwise, nothing really changes to our ground formation. We had an opportunity straight away with Grimaldo. Looking for options inside. This is Grimaldo. Into Højlund, Rasmus Højlund. Grimaldo on the upcoming corner. Grimaldo swings it inside. Martinez. Now Nuno Mendes with a power shot. It hits the post and now Højlund puts it in on the rebound somehow. What a shot by Mendes. Hit the post and Højlund is there to collect the scraps. That's what a striker needs to do. It's the 55th minute and we get a chance to double our lead through captain Bruno Fernandes from the penalty spot. Will he convert as usual? Yes, absolutely. He's not missed a lot of penalties for us. Maybe 1 or 2, but not more. 2-0 Man United in the 55th. Careful, here's Igor Thiago for Brentford trying to reduce the deficit. Great save on Nana. Højlund gets sent away again up against Ben Mee. This is Højlund who puts it over the bar. That's the game done and dusted. Quite a comfortable 2-0 away win to bring the month of September to conclusion. It was quite a mixed month of September. 2 losses to both Arsenal and Sunderland in the Cup, which wasn't great. A draw to Besiktas wasn't great either, but 2-0 wins in the league via the end were very important. Next month we'll play first the Europa League game, then West Ham, Leeds United, who are back to the Prem, Juventus in the Europa League, which is going to be an absolute cracker, and then Man City 3 days later after that Europa League clash. So far we are sitting in 3rd position, but already 5 points of Liverpool, who have been perfect so far. We've scored 11 goals, conceded 4, and now on 13 points, 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. The loss was unlucky to Arsenal, but they deserved it actually because they were down to 10 men for over an hour and still won. But that's where the episode of today is going to come to a conclusion. Tune in a couple of days for the next one. Plenty of drama ahead.